Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden, and before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this on your Facebook page. Okay, I'm out at Homegrown Plants out in Farmersville, Texas, and I am shopping for plants for my mother-in-law's front garden, which faces west. And I've got a couple of shrubs for there. I need mostly perennials, shrubs, potentially an ornamental tree that's like a feature tree, but doesn't get very big, maybe 10 feet tops. And so I want to go take a look what they have. Lots of color, lots of texture is the goal. So let's go see. Okay, I already see a tree. This is our redbud flamethrower. I think they get pretty big though. 15 to 20. It's a little big, but I do like the idea of a redbud. And I like the really whimsical organic quality of it. And her house is very casual. So I think that something like that would be really nice. Now I've already got a couple of abelias. They're Rose Creek abelias that we're going to include. Roses are an option. It is west facing, so it's going to get brutally hot during the year. Is this a ginkgo tree? Look at that. That's pretty. Yeah. Sky Tower ginkgo ornamental. It gets 10 of 20. That's beautiful. That's only $150. That is a great price for a ginkgo tree. Lots of roses. I wouldn't mind maybe perhaps a drift rose would be pretty. Of course, their season's already over right now, but a drift rose would be kind of nice. Now we could consider a crepe myrtle for the ornamental tree part. Look at these smaller crepe myrtles though. Dazzle Me Pink crepe myrtle. So 3x4 high and wide. Hardy down to -10. And I mean, crepe myrtles can take a beating. It's interesting. This one's Cherry Dazzle. I think she'd be more open to like pinks and purples. She likes more softer tones. Some ligustrums. Some more crepe myrtles over here. Okay, so we're going to head this direction, which is down by all the trees. I'm not gonna lie, I would really like a weeping redbud. I think would go really well with the style of her yard. And I already know that the weeping redbud with proper watering can do really well in west facing full sun in my area, because I have one that's doing that. Now we don't want a giant tree whatsoever. I see some redbuds, so let's take a look at these. This is a Rising Sun redbud, so it's not a weeper. This one gets 10 to 15, tall and wide. Redbud Sparkling Wine. Just get in here. Hearts of Fire, lots of redbuds. Here's a Traveler redbud. This is pretty. Just look at this form. It's really nice. 4 to 6 tall, that would be nice. 10 to 12 wide. But it can be weeping form with gracefully arching limbs. That actually could work really, really good. It's only about $130. It can work really well, even though it gets really wide. It can be trimmed to stay a little bit smaller if needed, or because it gets so wide, it would actually help shade some of the area also by her house, which would be lovely. It's the Traveler Redbud. That's pretty. Hearts of Fire. Cercis Merlot. About 12 high, 15 wide. Lots of sparkling wine, Redbud, Rising Sun, Merlot again. And the Merlot color, of course, is stunningly beautiful. What is this guy? This shape is really pretty. Color Classics Ornamental White, Texas White Bud instead of Redbud. That's interesting. 15 to 20 tall, so way too big for my needs. So far I like the Traveler. Black Pearl Redbud. Let's get in here and see that. Oh, 20 feet tall by 25 feet wide, so way too big. Like my Weeping Redbud, I mean, like its max height is like 8 feet. Here's a Weeping set up right here. Ruby Falls, that's what I have. Ruby Falls Weeping Redbud, 7 to 8 feet tall. So this is priced at $130. It's a pretty good price. This is a pretty specimen too. Huh, we might get that, y'all. I like it. I also like it's manageable. So 7 to 8 feet tall by 5 to 6 wide. Like if she doesn't ever want to prune it, she doesn't have to. That's ideal. Here's another one of them. I'm just looking at the different shapes. I think I like that shape a little better, but this one is a little fuller. I find the Texas White Bud very interesting, but too big. Here's a Forest Pansy Redbud. Let me get in here. 25 tall, so that won't work. This one's lovely right here. What's this guy? I like it, the green. This is Texas Redbud, but once again, it gets really tall. We got a smaller, I'm climbing over wires to get over here, y'all. Okay, almost fell. This one's pretty too. Flamethrower, that's gonna get too big. Okay, I really like the Redbud. Now, there's Chinese pistache, there's a lot of other trees, but they all get really big. I don't have a lot of options here for ornamental trees that are going to be smaller and shorter. And there's some options like maples and stuff like that, but here's the deal. I want to give my mother-in-law, even though I would love to just do whatever I want, right? It's her landscape in the end, and I want to give her plants that she feels comfortable with, that she doesn't have to work so hard to care for. She's a big traveler. She needs to be able to walk away whenever she wants and feel good about everything will be fine until she comes home. Okay, this is really pretty. What are you? No tags. It's pretty though. Weeping willows. Now my mother-in-law does have experience with, it's a bald cypress. Does have experience with gardening. So she's not a novice or anything. But this house, she's been in here a few years and she's been waiting for me to get my business done. Oh, that's pretty. That format is pretty too. What is it? It's a Golden Falls. Oh, okay. So we could do the Golden Falls. That's a pretty tree too. The Golden Falls doesn't get super big either. Looking for a price on it. I don't see a price on it. And I totally love a Golden Falls. So this is 8 to 10 feet. I think I would like the purple color better though. Definitely think the purple color would be better. So back here's fruit trees. We don't want fruit trees. That's not going to work. And I am trying to look and choose the ornamental tree first and then build everything off of that. Now, I know I already bought those Rose Creek abelias. They were on clearance. Not clearance, they were on sale. So I felt really good about that. Look at the raspberries, those are fun. Okay, so if we get the Ruby Falls Weeping Redbud, it has a beautiful like purple tone, which is nice. The Abelia has green leaves with red stems and it will flower at some point. I would also be looking for something with a yellow tone and also something with a gray-blue tone as we're looking through different things. And like this, these barberries have like stickers on them. She won't like that at all. It's nice. I've known my mother-in-law for 25 years, 26 years. So I have learned a lot about her style. Although every once in a while she surprises me and wants something completely different. She'll step out of the box if she finds it interesting. These are really pretty. See, Eureka Dwarf Yopons. Now I don't want shrubs that are going to get out of control. So these are 4x5, which is not bad. And they can also be pruned to shape if she chooses. Some hollies. Now this is pretty, Blue Star Jupiter, and it's got that blue look to it. And I really like that texture. And these are only 2 feet tall. I like those a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put in the picture, or in this, the Weeping Redbud by this would really look really nice. I like that. I like that for a blue color. I had considered some spireas. Oh, here's smaller ones. And these are only $12.99 of the same Blue Star Jupiter. And obviously those would be a lot easier to plant. And y'all know me, I hate to dig holes. I would like a spirea, just because I really think that she would appreciate the flowers. So like this one right here is Double Play Big Bang, and I have done the double play before, so 2x3 wide. So that one would be, I think, a really nice accent for some blooming. This is Texas Sage. It's kind of hit or miss, I feel, with Texas Sage. Sometimes they get killed off by our weather, but they do bloom a beautiful purple color. 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. Okay, over here, that's some more abelias, and we've already got abelias, so we're good on that. What is this structure? Rock Cotton Easter. Shiny bright red fruit contrasts with beautiful orange purple fall foliage. Effective plant against walls or as a dry location ground cover. Okay, we don't want ground cover. Pretty though. It's a Italian something. What is this? Oh, this is an abelia as well. No Vitex. This one has some, oh, for Cynthia. I wouldn't mind getting some perennial, like a Texas rock rose, I think would be really pretty. I think that she would like that too, to add some color and floral. Okay, over here, some more perennials. Butterfly bush is a no, because I pulled all mine out because they struggle so bad with spider mites and mealybugs. But I will say, I don't know if y'all can see, but all the butterflies hanging out there. There's tons of them. It's all the same type too. Very cool. Some tropical hibiscus, which would actually be, not tropical hibiscus, these are hardy hibiscus. That would actually be super fun. I like that. No, she wouldn't be into any of this. Hold on, I see something over here. What is this? I just like the shape of the leaf. It's probably like blueberries or blackberries or something. Eastern snowball viburnum. Oh, this gets way too big. See some smoke bush over there, which would be a good option for like the feature one, like the feature tree or shrub. It'd be like, if you don't want to pay the price for a weeping redbud, this would be another thing that needs to get really big quickly, and you can shape them to fit your space. My mother-in-law would be completely against the Andinas. What's this? This is pretty. It's proven winners. There's a tag. Oh, Weigella. 2 feet by 3 feet. That's pretty. I like the color on that a lot. Indian hawthorns, if we get really bad freezes, they won't do well. They'll all have to be replaced, so we don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to get a cart and start layering this all up, and then I'll take my cart into the main space, which is up there, to get some perennials. Okay, so we are inside the main greenhouse, and this is where all of the annuals, pottery, succulents, vegetables, herbs. This is all the indoor plants, but specifically perennials, which is the direction that I am headed right now. And I'm going to check out what they have. Don't think I'm going to be buying annuals to put in her front beds yet, not today, but later. I might be doing some of that. Oh, some celosia over there is beautiful. Oh my gosh, what is that? Hold on, sorry, I just gotta look at this. I assume this is a celosia. How beautiful is that? Very cool, because these are all celosia too. Okay. So let's check out some perennials for her. Coreopsis would be a nice option. This is lance leaf coreopsis. She gets about 24 feet tall with a yellow flower. Some lamb's ear would be really good for her. It's a good option. What do we got here? Black-eyed daisy. And I need to remember, like, that what I necessarily would want isn't what she would necessarily pick. Okay, I really like some of the cone flowers. I think she would prefer more like pink tones, like this. Those are pretty. Like, I think she would prefer that more than orange or anything like that. Although the yellow is really pretty too. Some dianthus would be nice. Especially like in this gray tone would be really pretty. Daisies are fun. Got some Veronica and Nepeta would actually be really nice. This is a lower Nepeta. I actually really like the Guara too. I like the whimsical quality of that. There's Bee Balm Monarda over here, which is absolutely lovely. Kind of smaller. Let me go over to the other side there. Definitely going to grab a rock rose. Yarrow, no, that's not what I want. Clematis. We got some Agastaki. Okay, I'm going to grab a few things and get checked out. Okay, feeling really good with what I got. I did start as a feature. I started with a Ruby Falls Weeping Redbud. This gets much larger. This is going to be a feature piece. And then shifting over to shrubs, I did get a kaleidoscope Abelia, even though I also have two other varieties of Abelia, but these are evergreen, and I really felt like we needed that pop of yellow to break up some of the tones. I also got a couple of Blue Star Jupiters, which are evergreen, but also has that blue-green color, which I think will be really nice. Now, in addition, I picked up some varieties of perennials. Oh, let me squeeze my way in here. This is not something I bought. That's other stuff. I picked up some Texas Rock Rose to tuck in. I also picked up some lamb's ear, Helen von Stein lamb's ear, and I mean, look at that mixed with all these colors. I think it's going to be really nice, really good, unusual texture. I picked up a couple of cone flowers. This is Sombrero Fuchsia Fandango. Love that bold pop of pink. I picked up some Coreopsis. This is Coreopsis rosea, American Dream Pink Thread Leaf Coreopsis, and has pink colors. This is really dry. I need to make sure I water it before I go in. I also picked up a Spirea over here. That was one of the shrubs. I should have done that earlier. This is a double plate Big Bang Spirea. So we'll have a yellow lime colored leaf with a pink bloom. And then finally over here, I also picked up one rose. This, of course, I picked up, oh, there it is. Okay. This is a Magic Midland rose, which is a ground cover rose, which is low growing and will add some color. So I think that's going to be really, really nice. I'm really excited to get going on this. It's going to be a multi-part video doing her space. We're going to go in first and evaluate the drip lines, make sure it's good, and then we'll go ahead and place a lot of this and get a lot of this planted. And then another one will come back and add additional perennials as needed and annuals. And then we're probably going to add in some containers and give her a nice, full, lush look. I'm excited. This was fun. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed shopping with me today for my mother-in-law's west-facing garden. Excited to get started on that. As always, make sure you like and comment on the video. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow the video so much. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it to the end of the video and you say hi. And be sure to check me out on my Patreon community. The link is in the video description below. It is all things gardening, all things She's a Mad Gardener. It's where I do all my social media posts. It's a lot of day-to-day, like what am I doing in my garden kind of thing, which is really fun. There is a free tier and there are additional paid tiers that you can join in. The higher up you are in the tiers, the more access you get, including exclusive videos, group chats, and sharing photos. All right, you all, as always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.